Before we talk about explaining bracket, let's talk first about terms. In this expression a plus b, we have two terms. When we have a and b, there's no sign between a and b. It's considered as one term. Now, keeping in mind this, when we have to open a bracket, let's take some example. A plus b. If we have outside the bracket any number, let's say for example 2. If we want to open this bracket, first we need to look at what is the sign of the number which you are applying inside. So 2 is positive. It needs to go and affect a as well. First you need times with a, 2a, and then second it will go and affect second term as well, so which is 2b. So anything outside the bracket will affect inside the bracket and apply to each and every one of them. If we have let's see example 2 negative number, 2a plus b. Now when we apply open bracket, you need to think three things you need to remember. Number one is multiply sign, multiply number one sign. If you have any positive or negative, positive doesn't change any sign inside, but if you have negative you will change. Number two, you have to times number if you have any number outside the bracket. And number three, we have variable. Now in this case, first negative is outside the bracket, you will go and apply with the sign of a. Sign of a doesn't have sign, which means that is positive. So negative times positive is negative. Number with number, 2, a doesn't have any coefficient, so that means that is 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. A, there's no variable outside, so the other variable stays same. Second, now go apply sign first. So negative times by positive, that's negative. 2 times by n number, b doesn't have any number, so 2 stays same, exactly same. And then variable, we don't have any other variable, so b will stay as it is. If we have another example, we'll discuss. If I have negative 3, inside we have 2a negative b, for example. Now in this example, we will first try to apply the sign inside the bracket. Let's say negative with the positive of 2. There's no sign with 2, but there is always positive. Negative times by positive, that is negative. Number with number, 3 times by 2 is 6. Variable with variable, outside you don't have any variable, so inside the variable stays same. Second, we're going to, with the second term, negative will apply with the second negative, that turns into positive, because negative times by negative is equal to positive. Negative times by positive is equal to negative. Negative times by positive times by negative is equal to negative. So positive times by positive is positive. Now as you can see, two similar sign turns always to positive. Two similar sign always is positive. Two different sign always is negative. This one turns into negative. Now if you see these two different negatives, positive and negative, it turns into negative. These are the things which you have to remember. Now negative 3 with negative b, so that will be positive 3b. First we applied negative, negative, positive. 3 with any number, with b doesn't have a number, so 3. And then variable, we have one variable which is b, so b stays as it is. Now this is the other example. Now if I have negative a outside the bracket, we have negative positive b. Now in this one, again in this example, you have to see we are applying sign first. So our sign, negative with negative, so negative with negative, that turns positive. Number with number, we don't have any number, so a with a. Now a times a is a square, because base same power 8, we 8 powers. So second one we're gonna do with the second bracket. Negative goes with the positive, that means negative. And then we have a variable a with a variable b. A times b is, that is ab. A times b is a b. This is how we open bracket. Now let's take another example. If I have 3a with 2ab plus b, let's see if we consider this as negative as well, so we can practice. Now let's do negative sign with positive. There's no sign, so that is negative. Number with number, 3 with 2 is 6, 3 times 2 is 6. And variable with variable, we have similar variable here, so a times a is a square, and a times b, because they are one term, so you have to do once. Now again the next one, negative sign with the positive, that's negative. 3 times nothing here, 3. A times b is ab, so we write ab. This is how we open the bracket.